There's a particular kind of pain that comes from rejection, a sharp ache that leaves us questioning our worth, our place, and sometimes our purpose. But what if this pain, as agonizing as it is, held the seed of deeper meaning? When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, believed that even when life takes from us the things we value most, we retain an undeniable freedom, the freedom to choose our attitude and response. Your pain is real, but within that pain lies a quiet opportunity, not just to endure, but to allow your suffering to shape a deeper, more compassionate meaning. This shift is the heart of Frankl's teaching. First, acknowledge your suffering without self-judgment. It is tempting to suppress or rationalize the pain of rejection, but Frankl teaches that authentic meaning arises only when we face our wounds honestly. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen to me?" try asking, "Now that this has happened, how will I respond?" This simple reframe allows suffering to become fertile ground for growth, not because pain is desirable, but because it is inevitable, and meeting it with openness is the path to resilience. Second, recognize that meaning is something we create, not something handed to us. Frankl observed that people who endured unimaginable hardship survived by clinging to a sense of purpose, even if that purpose was as gentle as comforting a neighbor or as simple as enduring with dignity. When rejection wounds you, ask yourself, is there something I care about so deeply that I'm willing to experience this discomfort in service of it? Sometimes, your small daily acts, getting up, reaching out to a friend, or finishing a simple task, are declarations that you matter, not because someone else said so, but because you are choosing to. If this speaks to you, consider subscribing. This is a quiet space for exploring mental clarity, emotional strength, and the patterns that shape our minds. Share your experience in the comments if you feel like it. Third, embrace the human capacity for transformation. Frankl believed suffering carves out new spaces for depth in our character. Take gentle notice of how rejection shapes you. Is it making you more compassionate, more honest? Even in pain, you hold the ability to respond with courage. Each moment you meet your discomfort with clarity and self-kindness, you're practicing this transformation Frankl described, turning unavoidable suffering into a platform for self-development. Finally, remember, you are not defined by the verdict of others. Frankl's core insight is that a person's worth is not determined by external events, but by the inner stance they take toward those events. Rejection, as piercing as it feels, does not diminish your value. The meaning you find, or gently build, within suffering is the true legacy you carry forward. You do not need to solve or justify your pain. Frankl invites us to simply let suffering guide us to deeper purpose. If right now, all you can do is breathe and endure, that is still an act of strength. And as you move forward, remember, meaning is not something out there to be found. It's something grown, one thoughtful choice at a time. Give yourself patience. The ache of rejection does not last forever, but the depth you can forge from it will stay with you far beyond this moment.